Well, yeah, that's funny. This came at me as this video that I'm answering came at me as a I don't know what you were answering, dude. But the last thing, if you knew anything about my videos, if you've watched or seen any of my channel and watched any of my videos at all, you would have known better than to try to pull this crap over on me, man. It's like you're trying to pull a wool over my eyes. That's what I think. Listen, I'm 57. I'm not having a spiritual war. Okay? Spirituality, don't care. Okay? This is a real world with real problems. You can't rely on ghosts and spirits and so-called gods unless you're God-fearing, which is basically what you all adhere to. It seems like you fear your deity, that you're a superhero, and he should be your friend. I mean, he's supposed to be all loving and omnipotent and blah, blah, blah and all that, right? Oh, you're going to say one of those things about that, but we only believe in the New Testament. That he didn't write the whole book, maybe, or he did, and we just think he's infallible. He's really not, or something. What is it? Either he wrote the book or he inspired the book or not. You know, it's either his words or not. Which one is it anyway? Is it like, is it Jesus you love, or what are you trying to tell me here with this stupid sermon that looks like you did some kind of a production trying to make it entertaining with this make war? You're trying to, like atheists or warlike people or something, like we're all negative or something. It's totally the opposite. None of you people understand what it is to be a rational, reasonable human being. You just don't know what it is like to live life with your head and your psyche and your emotions, everything comfortable, so to speak, in a way that you're not worried about what happens when you're going to die. It's just stupid to worry about all that crap. And whether someone's giving you rules to guide your life, it's like you Christians are the ones that admit that you don't know right from wrong. That's what I'm concerned about. Is y'all don't know right from wrong. So when you finally realize that your myth is just a myth, I'm kind of wondering how y'all are gonna act. Talking about make war, you're gonna be really pissed because you're gonna realize that you have to actually live by your own mind. You have to kind of figure things out. It's called common sense. Yeah, right and wrong, common sense. I mean, how can somebody not know that it's wrong to hurt somebody? Or not know that it's wrong to steal from somebody or to murder somebody? See, it's all common sense. And anyway, the 10 Commandments are really only about 5, 6 commandments at the most. Because the first 5 or 6 are made up of how he's your God and you're not supposed to worship any others. It's all it's about. Thou shalt make no other before me, and no idols and all that. No. I am the one true God, your God, and no other before me. You send me a sermon of all things. Least you could have done was made a video yourself, take some time, and actually try to talk to me like I'm doing with you, whoever the hell you are, DJ or DJ Rackaway or something. Because all this crap about, dwelling on the fact some guy was put up on a cross or crucified or whatever on logs and crucified and nailed to a cross and made to hang there until he died. It's pretty morbid. And he's supposed to be the bloodline of David, yet Mary was supposed to be a virgin, and it's Jesus being God actually screwed himself, or no, screwed his own mom to make himself. And she, by the way, that's the reason the age of consent in the Vatican is 12. Because that's how old Mary was. You people You believe this stuff, and you worship it. You know, the guy that lived during the fish for 3 days and all that, and the flood and everything. Are you a creationist too? I mean, that's just totally silly. You know that, right? How about, I'm just curious, though. I mean, really though, which god is it that you go? Is it Mithra or Cyranak or something, whatever that is? Is it the one that says that Jesus spoke in parables so that no one will understand him? He goes, lest they should understand and should be converted and should heal them. Matthew 13, 10, 15. Oh yeah, I read it everything. Why not? Brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Matthew 10, 21. See, yeah. What do you do here? Are you the lamb? Is he the lamb, the king of peace, the embodiment of love? Or is he all these other things that you read, you know? Don't imagine I came to bring peace in the world. No, rather a sword. If you love your father, mother, sister, brother more than me, you are not worthy of being mine. What? Come on, man. Those are emotional pertaining to physical existence, not to faithful ideologies. Jeez, man. Yet God will threaten you with death just because your love for your mother is stronger than your love for him. That's crazy. Come on. I just don't get it. So are you, did you send me this as a like a peace offering? Are you showing me, telling me, look at this silly crap people believe? Because I do that all the time. I've read the Bible, I'll read it again because I like having the ammo. It's just silly. If you keep reading it, you'll see. Read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John themselves. Just in the New Testament, that gospel is for. And show how conflicted it is. It's just crazy. Yeah, they just, oh, come on. What? Let me ask you a question. Why do you find it necessary to have a superhero with a yoke on you? Why do you feel you need that? Is it a weakness of the mind? Mental illness? Are you actually hearing voices and they're commanding you? If that's the case, you need some medical marijuana, maybe. Because it really works well on bipolar schizo. I know it's silly, but so are you. And you send me this big production of a sermon that at first all you do is shut them up. Do you do this? That make war. We'll send you the manual, he says, and it's the Bible. Of course, it's all full of war and killing and murder. That's all it does. Even your superhero, the God, what a mean bastard, man. He's a serial killer. Heinous, genocidal mass murderer. And I just find it amazing that people can actually read that book and totally misinterpret it and turn it into something comforting. It's one of the most heinous, pornographic, horrific books I've ever read. If it were a novel, it would be rated R. If it were a movie, it would be rated R. Children should be able to read a Bible and not be scared. That's what a true hero would be like. You'd feel comfortable, not afraid. That's my diatribe for this Christmas, 2010. You call it Christmas. Basically, winter solstice. The days are going to get longer. It means the sun is back. The sun has been born again. So the days will get longer. It's coming back to spring. That's right. Yeah, you know about the 3 stars in Orion. The 3 wise stars. The 3 wise ones. That's what they're called. Those 3 stars. And in line, they point to the brightest star in the east. Sirius. And if you keep following that line, guess where it leads? To the horizon. Horus, sun. right at the spot where the sun comes up at winter solstice. That's right. That means still sun. It doesn't really move. It doesn't seem like it moves. Optical illusion. But it's perturbation, and we go on, and spring starts coming because the days start getting longer. This is how it all started. Superstitious people like to, they like to personify things and, make them, anthropomorphize, I guess you could say, and make them human-like so they can understand it and accept it. It's not necessary anymore. We can explain all the things that have to do with science or whatever, and the rest of it is just up to you. Just live a decent life right here, right now, today. Make sure the ones around you that you care for are also comfortable. That's how you live a decent life. All this crap about giving all this money to these churches that don't pay taxes or nothing. They get to build millions of dollars worth of stuff. I just don't get it. Why you people would want to allow this? And then you want everybody like me to accept it? We've been doing that. We've been appeasing your religions for ages. We're tired of it. It's silly. It doesn't make sense. And it's getting way, way out of line and in the way of real governing and real living. Cults. You're all a bunch of cults. That's all you are. You're no better than Scientology. You're no better than the Westboro Freako Church. Yeah. See you later. December 25th, 2010. Out of here. Night.